So first of all, what is an estranged student? Well, an estranged student is somebody who is studying without the support of their family, and UCAS defines that as somebody who hasn't been in touch with their family for a year and where that situation is going to persist. And this is a reality of what many estranged students do experience while studying. So just to give you a really shocking figure, National Union of Students Scotland recently published some research on how Scotland's failing its students, and they found that 12% of students had experienced homelessness during their degrees, which is awful, but 1/3 of estranged and care experienced students had experienced homelessness. And homelessness is not something we think of when we think of students. This to me is half the problem. When we have policy protects groups such as care leavers, but estranged students aren't visible in policy. And because of this, how they are looked after at university in terms of their accommodation is very much dependent on their organisation. And therefore, if they go to a university that's very supportive of estranged students, which I'm proud to say Glasgow is, they can end up with 365-day-a-year accommodation. If they go to some other universities, Imperial College, for example, they can end up where there's no accommodation policy. The biggest problem for them is during the holidays. So student finance is not intended to cover the holiday period, because the idea from the higher education section is that all students go home during the long breaks. Where does that leave you if you don't have a home to go to, if your student home is your home? So you've no family to take you back home, and equally, you've got no income over those summer months. And this picture can be the reality. I care very strongly about this. I didn't realise I'd been estranged since I was 18 until I actually got to university. And I don't want other students to have to wait until they're 50 to come to university. Thank you for listening.